Well, badminton is a new sport here in Bristol. It's the first time ever that we've welcomed the AJ Bell National Badminton League here to the city. And who better to tell us all the top 5 tips that we need to know about it than the man that's pretty much got the Jets off the ground. Ian Gorham is also the chair of the Avon Badminton Association. So Ian, hit me with it, not literally. Tell me what I need to know to understand this sport.
Okay, let's go for it. 5 things. First thing, shuttle. Made of feathers, cork base. When it's hit by these pros, it'll fly. Well over 200 miles an hour, fastest recorded speed, so you'll really see it move.
So these guys must have the quickest reactions in town.
Yeah, really one of the fastest sport in the world.
Okay, so it's a fast sport, we've got that, and I guess it's made even more intense by the fact that relatively the court is quite small when you compare it with the other sport that's played in this arena, basketball.
Sure, that's right. So about 20 feet wide by just over 40 feet long, very similar to tennis. So for doubles, this side tram line is in, but for singles it's out. And serves, they need to land in this box.
Okay, so we've talked about serving. Where do you actually stand to serve the shuttle? And there's a very specific rule, isn't there, about how you serve?
That's right. So you'll find the players serving right from the front because they want to minimise the time that the shuttle's in the air before it gets to their opponent. They'll also have to serve from below the bottom of their ribs. So obviously if you could serve overhead, the game wouldn't last very long. So their starting serve is always underneath their arm.
So serving isn't an advantage, apart from in this special new rule that's introduced specifically, I think, for the NBL, which is this power play rule. Talk us through that.
That's right. So for the AJ Bell NBL, then once per match, each team can take a power play, which means they take that shuttle over there, the purple one, and that point is then worth 2 points to them if they win it. So you can only take the power play if you're serving, though. So you'll often see the power play taken at strategic time. So for example, if it's 7-8 and you can win 2 points to win 9-8, then they might take it then. So often right at the end of a game where it's getting very tight.
But you only get one chance to use it each.
Only one time to use it. Once you've used it and it's gone.
Okay, and so we've talked a bit about scoring there with the power play, but what about scoring overall?
So overall, the whole match is made up of men's singles, a ladies singles, mixed doubles, and then 2 men's and ladies doubles. So that's 5. So the score will be, something with 5 in it. In terms of each game, then each game is up to 9. It's quite straightforward. There's no 2 points ahead or anything like that. So if it's 9-8, it's 9-8, and that's it. So it gets very exciting when it's 8-all, for example. If it's 2-all and you're into the 5th game, then if anybody gets to more than 3 points ahead, then they win. And the game only finishes at 5. So the last game will only go up to 5. So you get a lot of tense situations quite often in the matches.
And it does seem like it comes down to the very end. You've discussed it there, but effectively those 5 events, we keep hearing them called different things, events, rubbers, that's the doubles, singles, mixed, and then in each one of those categories effectively there are 5 games. That's right, yeah, best of 5 and first to 3 wins, and that's it. There you go, in a nutshell, easy as can be.